In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
By his football injury. As far as getting into basketball shape, recovering from his injury, but I think he's just rounding into shape right now. Look for great things the rest of this season from the freshman, Kanan Ramey. Not only the rest of this season, but for the next 3 years, he is a talent.
And then on the other side, take a look at Shelby Valley. We want to look at the senior again, Brady Johnson, and what he has done. And when you look at him, you see somebody that has really bulked up over the years, very, very strong on the inside, plays much bigger than what his actual height is.
Oh, he is. He's a monster on the inside, one of the best inside players in the 15th region. Comes into this game having an excellent senior season. He also, like Gavin Dameron, almost averages a double-double. Averages 19 points, 9 rebounds on the year, senior leadership, which is so important, you know what I'm saying is, but he's one of those 3 seniors that I talked about that has been around the block. They're veterans, and it seems like they've been there, as you you do with certain players. Seem like they've been there forever.
And, I think if you're looking at one player for Shelby Valley that cannot get in foul trouble, and that is Brady Johnson. He needs to be on the floor and needs to be at full strength and playing without the fear of picking up a foul.
Oh, well, I don't think there's any question about that. Brady, everything kind of facilitates through him. A lot of the action here with Brady starts with Brady at the top of the circle, and he's probably the glue that holds this team. Shooting teams you'll run into this year, I think they've got to defend the three, Eugene. I don't think they can win this game if they give up 10, 11 three-point baskets.
Somebody's got an important job, and that's whoever's guarding Caden Johnson.
Oh, absolutely. I'm telling you, one of my favorite players in the 15th region, a senior, 19 points a game. Listen to this, Eugene. Caden Johnson is leading the state in three-point shooting. He has hit 75 of 151 three-point baskets. He shoots 87% from the free throw line. Just a beautiful stroke. You know what I like about Caden Johnson? And you all know what I'm talking about. He lets the game come to him. He doesn't force things. You don't see him take a lot of bad shots. Most of his shots that he takes is right within the offense. You know what I'm saying?
No, but no hand in the face.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, he doesn't.
He'll let a man run by him, won't he?
Yeah, he doesn't force things, or he doesn't take bad shots. And, of course, I guess that's why he's shooting such a high percentage.
Yeah, we're counting it down to tip-off here at East Ridge. A very great venue for us to do a ball game. 59th District action. This is going to be the host school for the 59th District. This is our spot. This is where we're going to be. And in conjunction with WPRG and Appalachian Prep Sports, we are delighted that we're going to bring you girls and boys 59th District tournament here. And can you believe that it's only 3 weeks away, 3.5 weeks away?
It is hard to believe it. I was just looking down. I looked at Shelby Valley's record. They played 21 games, Eugene. I mean, they're almost to the finish line. I mean, just a very few games left. You better be rounding into post-season form.
Yeah, I think most teams have probably got their rotation already developed of what they're going to go into the tournament with, and I think we're going to see. I really think this is important for East Ridge to see if they can bounce back from that big loss they had here at Pikeville. This is their home floor. They've got to defend the home turf, and I think that's one of the keys to the game is defend your home turf.
Yeah, they lost at Shelby Valley, and Pikeville defeated them on this floor. They still have to go to Pikeville, but at the same time, I agree with you. You've got to defend the home turf, especially when the postseason tournament is going to be there. And one of the keys, I think, for East Ridge tonight, I think he has an average game from him is great. He averages almost a double-double. But I think, Adam Farmer is going to have a big performance tonight from Gavin Dameron, his senior star. I think Gavin has to have a tremendous lights-out game tonight for East Ridge to pull off the upset.
Let's look at our potential starters here on the Willie Crace for state representative lineups. First for East Ridge, it'll be Peyton Coleman. Peyton Coleman will start at a forward, Gavin Dameron at the other forward. Aiden Mullins will start at a guard. Caden McCoy will be in the middle, and Kanan Ramey. Now, we always put the disclaimer that these are projected starters. We have not talked to the coaches. But then for Shelby Valley, it'll be Caden Johnson, Brady Johnson, Jonah Bartley, Jace Hall, and Gavin Hamilton. That's been the starters every game we've done this year, Eugene. So really think that's possibly going to be their lineup.
I think it will be, and I think Ronnie will agree with me. One of the most improved players since the first of the season, Jace Hall of Shelby Valley.
I will agree with that absolutely. Sophomore post, and I tell you what, the way he goes against the offensive glass, a big help for Shelby Valley, and they are getting a lot of production from the sophomore. I mean, on the glass and offensively, So Jace Hall, I will concur with you, one of the most improved players in the 15th region this year.
And I think Luke Langell is going to play a big part coming off the bench for East Ridge. Gage May, they have to have, I think everybody has to play a really, really good ball game. And right now we're going to step away for a break here. as teams are taking their final warm-ups before we get to the pregame activities here at East Ridge High School. It is a cold night outside. I think a lot of people have cabin fever, and if you couldn't get here tonight, we're sure glad you're tuned in to us on Appalachian Prep Sports and WPRG. Back after these messages.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Welcome back, everyone, to the reservation here at East Ridge High School. I want to apologize. Had a little bit of technical difficulties early on. Worked through that. We had some sound issues, but guess what? We're here for game time as we're 3 minutes away, Eugene, getting ready for basketball action. I'm tired of being in the house.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some basketball. I don't know about you all.
I am too, but I'll tell you what, this is no joke. We met 7 Verizon and AT&T and these internet people that been in this area trying to get the internet back on. We finally got it back on, and we've got our sound going, so we're in good shape right now. Some of the graphics were up that we talked about where we were having sound issues. You know, this is a game, Ronnie, where Shelby Valley is favored to win. They're favored in the RPI. They're favored on paper, but the game is not played on paper. And I think it's really important for East Ridge tonight to make a statement that this is our home, this is our tournament here this year, and we're going to be ready to play come 59th District tournament time and get a berth in that super region.
I think you had a good point just moments ago when you talked about getting off to the quick start. They really need to get off to a good start. They struggle a little bit offensively at times, you know what I'm saying? And they really need to pick up a scoring punch besides Dameron. He's the only player that averages in double figures. You look at the other players, McCoy averages 5, Kanan Ramey will average 7, 9 points for Aiden Mullins, a sophomore who's really come on, improving game by game. And like you said, they'll go about 7 or 8 deep. Langle, Gage May, Ian Ramey, Jordan Belcher are freshmen. They'll see some playing time off the bench for Coach Farmer.
Only 2 seniors on this team for East Ridge.
Yeah.
They're only going to get better as the days go on.
We've already got a bunch of comments, Eugene. Norma Yvonne Atkins says likes and shares. She's one of our big-time followers, and we appreciate her. Beverly Mead says go Valley. Well, Kaylee Collins says let's go Warriors. And Norman let us know Peyton Coleman is injured, so he will not be starting. So that's another huge loss for.
That is Peyton Coleman not in the lineup. That's he helps them on the boards or whatever, and that is going to be a tough loss. We'll see. Yeah. I would think that probably Jordan Belcher will start in his place. So Peyton Coleman. Tough loss.
Thank you for that.
You're not there.
And while we're at it, if you're watching right now, like, share, and invite all your friends to follow APSN and WPRG. We're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we will have the tip-off 59th District action, Shelby Valley and Eastridge on WPRG and APSN Sports.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
All right, and we're back getting ready for basketball action.
Ronnie, take over with the starting lineups for tonight.
I tell you, one of the new road makes a difference. Shelby Valley's got quite a following over here tonight. Pretty good crowd on hand from Shelby Valley.
Brady Johnson, just like we expected.
Brady Johnson, a senior, wears number 23 at forward. Caden Johnson, 1 forward. He wears number 2, averages 19 points on the year. The only junior in the starting lineup for Shelby Valley, Jonah Bartley. Jonah averages 13 points, 7 rebounds, one of the better all-round players in the 15th region. Jonah wears number 25. Gavin Hamilton, 3-year starter at point guard. He averages 11 points a game. He is a senior. And Jace Hall, the only sophomore in the starting lineup. Jace wears number 35, averages 6 points, 5 rebounds on the year. And now for the Warriors of Eastridge. They open with at one guard with Gavin Dammert, a senior, only senior in the starting lineup, averages 17 points, 9 rebounds. He's joined in the backcourt by Aiden Mullins, a sophomore, averages 9 points, 2 rebounds. Aiden wears number 5. Making the 3-guard lineup is the freshman Kanan Ramey, averages 7 a game, wears number 25. And in the post, we junior, number 22, Caden McCoy for the Warriors. Warriors coming into this game at 7-11 on the year. Also, let's see who the 5th starter is. Looks like is it going to be Gage May?
Gage May is getting the start for Peyton Coleman.
Gage is a senior, so 2 seniors in the starting lineup for Eastridge.
Keegan Wallace asked, how did the JV game go? Shelby Valley won by 13. I think it was 64-51, wasn't it, Eugene, somewhere around there?
Yes, it was, and Shelby Valley's got the ball to start the ball game. Hamilton, Bartley out of the corner, misses the 3, follows his rebound, and puts it up and in. And that's something Eastridge cannot do, is allow second chance points. Eastridge battling inside. Valley going to come away with it. spreading the floor. And a three won't go. Bartley with the rebound. Hamilton had a man inside but elected not to go there. Been a dangerous pass. Now they go, and there is Hall with 2.
His offensive skills have just come so far. I'm telling you, he is a threat now offensively. And Shelby Valley after the quick 4-zip lead.
Ramey gets around his man, puts up the shot, draws the foul. And I think they got Hall. Must have got him with the body. He had his hands straight up in the air. Did they get Hall or Bartley? They not got it on the scoreboard. Our man P.D. Hunt not on the scoreboard tonight. And Ramey misses the first of 2.
Yeah, Shelby Valley with a very good following on a very cold and snowy Thursday night.
I think everybody's got cabin fever, to be quite honest with you.
People want to get out, don't they?
But I'll tell you what, when I got out today, I didn't want to stay out very long. It was cold.
It's all right when you get inside the gym, though, right?
Hamilton working on his man, takes him in the paint, flips up a baby hook. Rebound comes off to Eastridge. Aiden Mullins with it. He's going to fire a jumper, and it's off the mark. And Caden Johnson wanting to run with it. Down the lane, stops, finds Brady Johnson. And there's Bartley flashing in the middle, leaves it short. And a foul on Eastridge. Did they get Caden McCoy for reaching in?
It is on Caden McCoy, his first, and that's 2 offensive rebounds already for Jace Hall. Shelby Valley to inbound underneath their own basket.
Thank you, Mike Mullins. He said that was Bartley with the foul on the other end.
Driving and shooting and missing is Johnson. Good defense by the Warriors. And you say that was Mike Mullins that let us know that?
Yep,
I wonder if that's the Mike Mullins that we used to go head-to-head with back in the day.
Oh, lob inside to McCoy.
And stepping on the end line is going to be Johnson, but that was great weak side help.
71 people already watching.
Let's get it up there.
Jacob Hamilton, one of the officials tonight. Ron Coleman and
Aiden Mullins driving, looking for a shot, and does not get the shooter roll. Nice tap by Gavin Dammer, and now Valley with it on a semi-break. Bartley out of the corner, way off the mark with that one. Not see Bartley miss one like that many times.
No, excellent three-point shooting team is Valley.
Yeah, it's been a while since these guys have been in active competition in the gym. Good drive into the basket, laying it up and in is Gavin Dammer. And that makes it a 4-3 ball game. Caden Johnson goes baseline, kicks it out. Shelby Valley making the extra pass. And will they get the 3? Yes, they will.
Brady Johnson gets his first 3.
You know, when that goes inside out, Ronnie, that's the way it happens, isn't it?
Well, he had a tremendous game the other night we had against Phelps and Tyler Weddington. Weddington had a pretty good game himself, 31 points.
Nice pick out top. And Ramey can't get it to go. Shelby Valley pushing it. Hamilton in the paint. Brady Johnson turns down the 3.
That's a good matchup between Aiden Mullins, the sophomore guard, and Gavin Hamilton.
Inside they go, Hall. That's a mismatch with speed, and Hall gets the basket.
Hall with 4 points, 3 rebounds already in this game.
And Eastridge not getting off to that quick start like they wanted to. They trail 9-3.
82 people already watching. Thank you all. And for those of you that like and shared, we appreciate that.
Absolutely. And we'd like to welcome those of you that are watching on WPRG. So glad that we can partner with them. And there's a foul on the rebound. And right now, the things that were the keys to the game was offensive rebounds by Shelby Valley and the pressure. And Ronnie, Shelby Valley's doing it all that they started out to do.
Ian Ramey back into the game. Cade McCoy exits. The foul was on Farmer, his first.
Bartley, and it goes to Hall. And now a little muscle being applied on the inside. That's what you got to do. If you look inside, watch Caden McCoy. He's leaning in on Jace Hall. And it's out of bounds. And I think that turnover, you have to give some of that to Caden McCoy for his defense on Jace Hall. We've got a timeout on the floor. We see 3:29 remaining here in the first period. It's going to be a short 30-second timeout, and we'll do the same right here on WPRG and APSN Sports.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Well, it's 9-3 here. Ronnie, you were in attendance at the 59th District game at Pikeville with Shelby Valley and Pikeville had their way, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Build up a big lead. Really played well, especially in the second and third quarter. Shelby Valley come out hot, hit several three-pointers in the first period, but it was just Pikeville's night, and it could be something different when Pikeville goes to Shelby Valley.
That is going to be Ian Ramey, number 44, that was playing against Jace Hall, not 22, McCoy. And there's a three by
Gage May.
An A.O. Onks three-pointer.
Big basket for Eastridge. They needed that. Caden Johnson hasn't got a shot off yet, has he?
He has not.
Good head fake. And now, man, I'll tell you what, Brady Johnson has been absolutely playing lights out basketball.
Second A.O. Onts three-pointer of the game.
We are wearing it out.
Gavin Dameron hits a A.O. Onts three, and Matthew Taylor wants a 30-second timeout.
We'll keep it here this time.
12-9 to score.
Well, Shelby Valley got out to the 9-3 lead, but thanks to Farmer, 5 points, and Gage Mays, three-pointer, they're right back within 3. Brady Johnson with 6 to lead Shelby Valley thus far. Matthew Taylor, there was something he was unhappy with. Maybe it was he didn't think they had the effort that they needed to here early in this game.
We got Laura Ratliff-Looney saying, roll Tribe.
Hamilton looked for the cutter going through the lane. Now they find Hall. He walked a mile, and they got him with the turnover.
3 turnovers here in the early going against Shelby Valley. Mullins with the crossover drives. Nope, but he draws a foul on Jace Hall. And Aiden Mullins will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, looking for his first points of the night.
12-9 our score. Had it off just a moment ago.
Yeah, we got it. Mullins going to the line, Ronnie.
As I've said, Aiden Mullins had a pretty good year in the football field, too. Excellent running back. Jack of all trades, done a lot of things for Coach Burdine.
What about Talon Jordan? Oh, great play defense.
What a steal. And basket. Good job by Gavin Dameron. And guess what? We're tied at 12. So Eastridge did not get off to that great start, but they have sure come on in the last 4 minutes. And now they got a chance to take the lead as Ramey has his shot blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds to Eastridge. But what an effort by Eastridge here in the last couple of minutes or so to go from 9-3 to tied up at 12-12.
Boy, that 3 ball can be a momentum changer, can't it?
And the long pass comes out front for East Ridge. Now driving into paint over to Ian Ramey. And there's nearly a steal, but it's going to be a turnover for over and back.
Good call, boy. It was close, but he clearly had the 1 foot back in the backcourt, and the ball not touched by Valley, so it goes over to Valley.
Now, Ronnie, the rule is when you're going into front court, all 3 got to get in front court, but to get the over and back, only 1 has to go across the line. Is that correct?
That is correct. You'll hear the oohs and ahs, when they don't get it all the way across, and then they get back in the back and they say, oh, they think that's a violation, which it is not.
Well, Gage May is doing a really good job defending Caden Johnson right now. He cannot shake him. What's that old Hoosier line as Hamilton puts up the floater, it won't go, gets his own rebound, rolls off. Hall to the basket, and he is fouled on the floor. What was it when they was guarding that guy? He says, I want to know what kind of chewing gum he's got. Yeah. One of my favorite basketball movies of all time is Hoosiers.
Luke Langle is coming into the lineup. He's going to give Ramey he's going to give May a rest.
What's your favorite basketball movie, Ronnie?
Ooh, that's tough. Hoosiers would be right up there.
3 out of the corner. Brady Johnson. Is that his 3rd 3-point basket? And trying to draw a foul is Dameron. He doesn't get the call. Shelby Valley gets the basketball. And there's a drive to the basket. Count the bucket for Brady Johnson, and he will get to the free throw line. And just like that, it's 17-12.
Ian Ramey a little slow getting over to cut him off, a driving Johnson. And Johnson going to try to complete the 3-point play. He's got 11 points already, make it 12.
And Shelby Valley equals the largest lead at 6. And at the horn, will it count if it goes? No. And the first quarter comes to an end with a score, Shelby Valley 18, East Ridge 12. We'll be back with more 59th District action. This is APSN and WPRG Sports.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Second quarter action brought to you by the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center. Let's look at some of the comments, guys. Savannah Cole said Gage is a great defensive player. I don't know why they keep jerking him out. Ryan Sloan, been to the gym that the movie Hoosiers was filmed in. That's pretty cool.
Is that in Indianapolis, I think?
Yeah.
I think so.
And
Butler University, Butler's home floor.
It's the field house. What's the field house at Butler that plays in? Hinkle Field House.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite scenes is when they go in and they look around and they're starstruck and they measure the height of the goal. Same height back home, isn't it?
Caden McCoy back in replacing Ramey.
Melissa Bale says, go Wildcats. I wanted to get that last comment. Sorry, Ronnie.
And there's going to be a nice offensive rebound by Gage May. And a 3-point basket.
An Ayot's 3-point basket by Kanan Ramey.
And I put that on the wrong side.
And they're back within 3.
Here goes Hamilton to the free throw line, misses. Gage May having a nice game, got the defensive rebound. The man is hot, is Ramey. They get him the ball. We'll see if he can hit another one.
Backs way out.
Looking for the pick out front, spins in the lane. Oh, that was a hard lick when he fell. His head hit the floor.
That's going to be on Bartley. I think that's going to be 2 on Jonah Bartley. And Ramey will go to the line to shoot 2.
I'm glad he popped up, but.
Boy, you could hear that up here. Yes.
Johnny Alvin says Ronnie Paul loves to pass the ball.
That's the best one-liner since Rodney Dangerfield.
And Donna Reese Baker says, go Warriors. Missed the first. I'm glad he popped back up. That was a hard hit, guys.
I think Johnny's trying to be funny, isn't he?
I think they're going to get him out. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it.
He's hit 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the game. He's got 5. And Warriors creep back within 2, 18-16. Colin Newsom's in the lineup. Really, this young sophomore, I like his upside. Really been playing well off the bench for Coach Taylor.
Hamilton walks it into front court. Look at that defense as Johnson. Hamilton shoots the 3. He's fouled behind the arc. Ooh. Picking up the foul is Aiden Mullins, and they'll send Hamilton to the free throw line.
Hamilton scoreless thus far in the game. He'll be there a while.
He'll get 3.
Misses the first.
On the season from the free throw line, Hamilton is he's shooting around 74%.
Get 1 out of 2 thus far. Third one coming. And he hits that one.
So 2 out of 3 and a 2016 lead for the Wildcats. Here at the reservation.
Home of the 59th District postseason tournament.
Well, weren't you here when there's a steal and a run out and a basket?
Well, Brady Johnson doing it on both ends of the floor.
I'll tell you what, this place, they got another person in it, the district tournament. James Hurley was the coach. They won the 15th region down at Prestonsburg, went to the state tournament. Another three-point basket.
Aiden Mullins, his first three-point basket of the game. He's got 4.
22-19. Aiden Mullins, a sophomore. And Brady Johnson being guarded by Mullins and nearly forces a turnover. And Caden Johnson is fouled as he takes the ball down the lane.
Foul's going to be on Gage May. I think that's going to be his first. Ramey wasn't out very long. Checking right back in. He's going to give Dameron a well-deserved rest.
You remember, guys, Eastridge played Pikeville tough through 3 quarters in the All-A. I mean, it was a really competitive game.
Well, they've got Jace Hall. He's got his man pinned on the inside, and they're not getting the basketball. There's a long 3. Good.
Colin Newsom, sophomore.
Well, I think that's going to please Coach Taylor when people come off the bench and start hitting baskets like that.
Colin had 14 points in the second half against Pikeville at Pikeville.
Now, we've got action tomorrow night, Thomas. Doubleheader if the snow holds off.
We're working on it. Should be a dandy.
And then Saturday, a late game. 8:30 start. Ramey, wow, what a move. He don't play like a freshman.
I tell you what, Adam Farmer said spotlight him some more. He's having a great game.
And a great kid to go along with it. I like being able to say that about people I know.
Yeah, I do too. I was fortunate enough to teach him a semester filling in at Millard.
Straight A student. Got the complete package.
Johnson looking for a shot, creates one and hits it.
It's a good look. Amanda Ratliff says Gavin Dameron played really good defense too. I'm telling you, interior defense right now has been the key for Eastridge.
She's very observant watching this game. Here goes Ramey again. And did they get him for steps? Yes, they did. I think that's a good call because he went to the jump stop, and instead of hitting solid with both feet, I think he took a little extra hop.
A little bunny hop, didn't he?
Ian Ramey checks back in, going to give McCoy a rest.
So you can see we're about halfway through the second period. They set a screen for Hall down the lane, and now they get it to Brady Johnson. And from that distance, he doesn't miss often, but he missed that time, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Eastridge.
That was good defense by Dameron right on cue there on Johnson. Johnson gave him the bump, kind of did a little fadeaway.
I think Eastridge is playing strong right now. They're staying, within 6 points of Shelby Valley, and it wasn't that lopsided of a game at Shelby Valley until Eastridge got a little run down in foul trouble in the second half, and going to the hole, muscling in is Gavin Dameron, and it is a 27-23 ball game.
Use the right word, muscled. Give him 9 on the evening.
He's got a lot of points in this game, but here in the last 2 or 3 minutes, that's going to be out of bounds or a foul one.
They called him for the hook. It's going to be a foul on Colin Newsom.
Well,
don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
5 turnovers charged against Shelby Valley right now.
My point was going to be they have kind of slowed Brady Johnson down after he got off to that rocket start. Ramey looking, going to drive. He's got an avenue to the basket, and he'll get to the free throw line.
Who's it going to be on? Caden Johnson? Yes. Nope, it's going to be on Colin Newsom. He's picked up 2 quick fouls. And Ramey, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He'll go back to the free throw line.
Let's see what he's done for the year from the free throw line.
72%, I believe.
Ashton, nope. Who's it going to be? Knox Wallace? Yes, Wallace is going to check in for Shelby Valley, a sophomore.
He's actually improved on that a little bit.
Okay.
Up to 74%.
74? Mm-hmm. I was going off memory.
And he hits with 1 this time. Makes it 27-24. 1 possession game.
We talk about it all the time for all those young kids out there watching. Prove your scoring average, make it at the free throw line, right?
Hamilton down the lane misses 1. He was a little off balance, but normally he would make that. And here's a drive and a basket. And Gavin Dameron is just taking it to the hole.
Becomes the first East Ridge Warrior player in double figures. He's got 11. Jonah Bartley on the bench with 2 fouls. His replacement, Colin Newsom, on the bench with 2 fouls.
And here is Caden Johnson fouled, and that is going to be the 3rd foul on East Ridge here in the quarter, so it'll be Shelby Valley basketball underneath their own basket.
2nd foul on the freshman, Kanan Ramey.
So that's how they set the picks. They set a pick for Brady Johnson. Can't shoot. And pass it. Hamilton doesn't handle, but gets his faculties about him. Gets the pass, misses the shot. The ball's loose, picked up by the Wildcats.
Great hustle by both teams there.
Hamilton, and he's fouled. And that will be the 3rd foul on
Kanan Ramey, you think?
I don't know if they got Kanan on it, but it'd be the 3rd team foul. They're not putting up the players, and we're way away from, we're the opposite side of the bench.
I think that was on Ramey. If it is, that's his 3rd.
Shelby Valley, good job by the Wildcats to let that ball go across the center line before they tried to pick it up. Now Hamilton fouled, and he's fouled by Ian Ramey.
And Hamilton will go to the line to shoot.
That is going to be 5, as I have it.
James and Jen Case ask, is the Valley Pikeville game Saturday? No, it'll be Valley and Martin County at 8:30 Saturday, pending weather.
Yeah, Shelby Valley is going to Hurley, Virginia to play an afternoon game. And then they're coming back home and going to play Martin County at 8:15.
I think East Ridge defeated Hurley by 42 the other night, 63-21 maybe.
Yeah. 28-26 the score. Warriors so far defending their home turf really well. Nice lob inside, but a little bit too far. And Valley will get the turnover.
I think this is an important minute 42 right here. If you're East Ridge, you don't want Shelby Valley to get a little mini run here, 6-2 to 8-2 going into halftime.
With two starters on the bench with foul trouble. Beautiful pass and finish. Jace Hall with the basket.
Amy Hall Hampton said, "Go, Jace Hall." Right on cue.
Following her brother.
Dameron, he's wanting to drive. And he does. Goes to the basket. He is on fire. What's the word they use sometimes? En fuego? On fire.
30-28.
A dandy here at the reservation, and we should have a held ball.
They're going to call a foul, I believe.
Referee saw maybe a hold. And let's say something about the officiating. I think the guys have done a really good job to this point.
I do too.
Hall will be at the line to shoot too. He's got 3 baskets in the game.
He did get him on the way through. You could see him. He kind of caught him. As he turned, he kind of bumped a little bit.
And that's his style, that one-handed style, but
nope, just don't like it.
He gets 1 out of 2.
Whatever works for you, I guess. It's like a batting stance, whatever you feel comfortable with, but I'm like you.
50% from the line, though. Let's see what I'll get at that here in just a minute.
Two guys that know each other well, Wallace and Ramey, going at it.
Yeah.
Former teammates. And that's going to send Ramey to the line, I think, for 2.
The one-handed free throw is at 48% for the season. I think I would maybe take a look at something else.
Yep.
I'm not being critical. I'm just saying, what does it hurt to take a look at something else?
Well, this is going to be the 7th and 8th free throw attempts for Ramey in the first half. 3 of 6.
And he hits that one. 31-29. He might have an Excedrin headache after the game. He hit his head hard on the floor. Gets the Warriors to within 1 as we're under a minute to play here in the first half. Shelby Valley holding on with players in foul trouble. East Ridge defending the home turf with an injured player, an injured starter out. Brady Johnson, 3. Has he missed? No. Not from that range, he hasn't.
That's his 4th three-point basket.
Another A.O. Onks three-pointer, too.
Winding it down, East Ridge probably will go for 1. Here's Mullins. Gets it in a corner. 3 is in the air. No good. Hamilton with the rebound. Going to let it fly. It's good if it goes. And the first half comes to an end. The score, Shelby Valley 34, East Ridge 30. An outstanding 59th District game here on WPRG and APSN Sports. We'll take this break, and when we come back, Ronnie Paul Newsom and our executive producer, Thomas Rainey, will have the halftime show for you, give you all the stats and what to look for in the second half. We'll be back after these messages.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, Local, reliable, affordable.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsom along with Thomas Rainey, Eugene Newsom on the Hall and Jones halftime report. We've got a good one here at the reservation on the campus of East Ridge High School. The score at halftime here is Shelby Valley 34, East Ridge 30. Shelby Valley led by 6 at the end of the first period, 18-12. A look at the stats first for the visiting Shelby Valley Wildcats. They were led in scoring by Brady Johnson. The senior had 17 points, including 4 3-pointers in this game. He was followed in scoring by Jace Hall. The sophomore center had 7. 3 points on 3 of 5 from the free throw line for Gavin Hamilton. Jonah Bartley and Caden Johnson, 2 points each. That's been a big story in this game. Bartley averages 13, Johnson 19, and they just have 1 basket each here in the first half. Colin Newsom come off the bench, hit a 3-pointer. Knox Wallace played. Ashton Tackett seen action but did not score in the first half. Shelby Valley unofficially with 6 turnovers. They hit 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Now for the homestanding East Ridge Warriors. They were led in scoring by Gavin Dameron. He had 13, including 1 3-pointer. Kanan Ramey also in double figures with 10, including 1 3-point basket. He was 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Aiden Mullins with 4 points, including a 3-pointer. And Gage May come off the bench and hit a 3-pointer. Luke Langle, Ian Ramey, and Jordan Belcher played but did not score. Unofficially, they were charged with 6 turnovers in the first half. And they went to the free throw line 10 times. They hit 6 of those. Once again, it's Dameron with 13 and Ramey with 10 to lead East Ridge. And for Shelby Valley, it was Brady Johnson with 17 and Jace Hall with 7 to lead Shelby Valley. We're at halftime with the score. It is Shelby Valley 34 and East Ridge 30. We'll be back with more on the Appalachia Prep Sports Network and WPRG TV 5.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
All right, everybody, we're getting ready. 5 minutes away from third quarter action, Eugene. I tell you, we talk about J.I. Fab keys to the game, and before the game, let's take that halftime look. If you're standing in the locker room right now for Shelby Valley, what are you telling your team?
Well, I'm telling them that we got a lead, but we're in foul trouble. We got to play smarter. We got to play our game. And I think that they've got to run some sets, and I think they have to shake Caden Johnson loose to get a couple shots. I only remember him creating one shot for 2 points in that first half. And if I am Coach Farmer, I'm saying, guys, I'm proud of you. You have defended the house here in the first half. You're within 4 points from a team that kind of got the best of us at their place. We've got them in foul trouble. We're going to go after them here in the first part of the half. We're going to go after Jonah Bartley. We're going to try to get him to get that third foul early. Jonah started the ball game really hot, rebounding, scoring, picked up that foul, had to sit out. But I think it was good, Thomas, because I think it lets, like Colin Newsom and a couple of guys get some playing time, meaningful minutes that they may have to have in tournament play.
Well, you're exactly right. You hate to say you hate it when your team's in foul trouble. Let's face it, you want your best 5 players on the floor, but sometimes it can be a blessing in disguise. It makes players step up in key moments when you need them. And, this Eastridge team hasn't gone away in the first half. They've battled and they've hung tight, and it was good minutes for the reserves for Valley. A lot of great comments out there. Esther Wright says, wow, playing good, boys. Mike McCoy says, go Brady Johnson. Elizabeth Mead said, the girls play Pikeville tomorrow. It's just varsity only. But Pikeville comes to Valley on February 10th. That's a Tuesday night, and we will be there for that one. That'll be a dandy. Randy, Pat Bentley, they're watching. And we appreciate everybody tuning in. And Kayla Collins says, go Warriors.
The Warriors are playing great right now.
They sure are. I'm telling you what, we got to think we got a new sponsor coming on board. We don't have the commercial yet, but we got to thank them. It is Elkhorn Drug. So they're stepping up. No, it's not Elkhorn Drug. I'm sorry. Pardon me. We're going to talk to Elkhorn Drug, though. It is Elkhorn Dental. Elkhorn Dental. So they are coming on board. We're going to get their commercial, get them, but we did want to recognize them tonight since we are here at Eastridge. A lot of good things happening up here at Eastridge, and we're proud the people up here are starting to going to help sponsors. Yeah, help bring more games.
Yeah, and we're going to be having thousands and thousands of viewers, especially for the tournament. And if you'd like to get with APSN and WPRG as we bring these tournaments to you, we'll be glad to sponsor your business with a commercial. Or if you're running for office and you want to get your name out there as a candidate, we've got some deals that we'll be glad to share with you. So the only way we can do this is the sponsorship of the businesses, and we have been blessed that people have come on board with us, and more as we grow, and I think we have really grown since August to January.
I joke and tell the story all the time. We went to Shelby Valley to cover Eastridge and Shelby Valley in volleyball. I was watching all day to make sure we had 100 followers, and you said, well, what's 100 followers, Thomas? Well, if you don't have 100 followers, Facebook won't let you go live. So we were really worried if we would have enough. Now we're over 2,600, and we got to thank it's Elkhorn Dental, Dr. James Justice. Thank you for stepping up and supporting the Eastridge Warriors and helping us bring these games to you.
Let me go see him, let him feel a tooth for me.
There we go. Hey, we're under a minute away. We'll keep it right here. Second half action. I'm excited. This should be a good second half.
Ronnie, you took a break while we were talking there just a minute ago. See if you agree with me. One of the things Shelby Valley has to do is to find a way to get Caden Johnson some shots. And what Eastridge has to do is they have to continue this tenacious defense that they are playing and limiting Shelby Valley's opportunities at the basket.
I think Shelby Valley, in my opinion, lacks a little energy here in the first half, not to take anything away from Eastridge. two players, Caden Johnson and Jonah Bartley, big-time scorers for Shelby Valley, each of those with just one field goal. Bartley spent a lot of time in the first half on the bench with foul trouble, so we'll see here as we start the second half. But East Ridge very much into this game, trailing only 34 to 30.
Shelby Valley basketball to start the second half. Glad you're with us here on a cold Thursday night. And Bartley back in the lineup and looking on the floor. Shelby Valley has their starting lineup on the floor. And Bartley passes in to Johnson, and did they get a foul?
Got it on Kanan Ramey reaching in. He was wanting the jump ball, it looked like.
I think is it Dameron or Ramey was the foul on?
Nonetheless, Shelby Valley basketball. Backdoor pass to Hamilton. Good pass into Hall, and he misses the left-handed shot off the glass. Ramey driving, stopping. Has the ball knocked away. And Bartley tried to, Ramey tried to get the foul on Bartley, but no foul, but East Ridge gets the basket, and they're within 2 points.
Caden McCoy done a good job on the offensive glass, gets his first basket.
Bartley hunting. Hamilton trying to use a pick from Johnson. Gets it to the block out front. Brady Johnson hits another three.
5 3-point baskets in this game for Johnson. He's got 20.
He was our featured player to look for in our pregame. He and Ramey, and they have not disappointed, have they? And that should be on Ramey for pushing Bartley. He put both hands in his chest and just pushed Bartley toward the baseline.
That's 4 on Ramey. And he's going to have to come out, and he's going to be replaced by another freshman, Belcher. So let's look at that. 6:40 remaining when Ramey has to go to the bench with 4 fouls.
That's huge.
And that's just a frustration foul. And a freshman foul, I would say, too. And now Johnson looking for his shot. Pass was too hard for Hall, but it's the last touch by, I think Aiden Mullins may have been the last person to touch it, so it'll stay with Shelby Valley underneath the basket. They did have Caden Johnson open momentarily. Now they've got him on the baseline, and he misses the shot. He was surrounded by 3 Warriors.
Well, I think Gavin Dameron's going to have to pick up even more offensive punch, but someone else at East Ridge finds needs to find another scorer.
And there's a foul against Shelby Valley. Caden Johnson picks up the personal.
Susie Johnson says, way to go, Brady boy. 107 people tuned in tonight on a cold night out there. Glad you're joining us.
Throw another log on the fire, get you hot chocolate, and invite us to have some with you. Mullins has it's picked, but it saves it. Long three, good. Gavin Dameron hits the long three. And it's a 2-point ball game again. Timeout on the floor.
Coach Matthew Taylor called that. Let's keep it right here.
Let's see, is that a third? That's a 4.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to do a full timeout? We'll take it too then. He's just not letting them sit down right now. He is getting his point across. We'll be right back.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Shelby Valley basketball, slim 2-point lead. Eastridge really hanging in there. Down a man. Peyton Coleman injured, can't play tonight. Brady Johnson can, though. Will they give him over 20 for the night?
22, I believe.
22 on the night.
Mullins, bounce pass is stolen. Here's a run out. Hamilton chases it down and scores.
Big play that time. Bartley got the steal, and then he turned around and made the great pass to Hamilton.
Nearly a turnover. Floater in the lane, won't go. And so the last few seconds, Eastridge falling apart a little bit. And a cutter down the lane. And going to the free throw line will be number 25, Jonah Bartley, for 2 shots.
I think they got Caden McCory with his second foul of the game. Be the first free throw attempts tonight for Bartley.
Bartley is 64.7% on the season from the free throw line. And he'll up that just a little bit.
5 quick Shelby Valley points.
And a 7-point lead is their largest at the 4:54 mark. They've led by 6 on 3 occasions. 43-35. Here comes the trap, and they bumped them. And who did they get the foul on? Gavin Hamilton?
Yes.
I think they surprised Eastridge with the full court press.
Yeah, they haven't done that. And all of a sudden, here they come in the press, and the Warriors been caught a little off guard.
Don't have their primary ball handler on the floor.
Knowing the situation, there's a steal, 2-on-1, the lob, and the basket is good, and a foul.
Turnovers becoming a problem for Eastridge here in the second half. Boy, that was a beautiful play right there. Brady Johnson, the beneficiary of a great pass. And
what about the presence to not even bring the ball down to shoot it while it was still in the air? Free throw was missed. And Eastridge on the break, driving and scoring. There's that man again, Gavin Dammer. Inside, Hall can't shoot. Out to Brady Johnson in the corner. Caden Johnson spotted for the 3.
Wow.
That's his game right there. And Shelby Valley starting to extend the lead. Eastridge handles the pressure well. In the paint, the one-hander is good.
Well, I'll tell you, Gavin Damon, I said he'd have to have a big game. He's got 20.
He's having it. Bartley for 3, too hard. Strong rebound for Shelby Valley. Hamilton can't get it to go. And here's a knock away, out of bounds. It'll stay with Eastridge.
Eugene, it was 36-34, so right now that's a 12-5 run for Shelby Valley. And Colin Newsom's going to check in, and Brady Johnson's going to get a rest.
Well-deserved rest.
I mean, what's he done? He's only got 20. 24.
24. What, 5 3-pointers?
Yes.
Mullins can't shoot. Now Dameron being picked up by Caden Johnson. Looking for the pick, doesn't use it. Look, ooh, what a move inside. Takes his man to the baseline, spins, and earns a trip to the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Jace Hall, and Dameron will be back to the line to shoot 2. First free throw attempts of the night for Dameron. He's got 20 in the game.
Dameron's not a very good free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
Looking at his numbers on the season, 57, 57%. I think most coaches, like their high school free throw shooter people do, get around 70, don't you, Ronnie?
Yep, I think that's the norm.
Is that the magic number?
Ian Ramey, Jr. is checked back in for McCoy. Give McCoy a well-deserved rest.
Hamilton out front with it. Gage Mays, you can about see him at the bottom of the screen guarding Caden Johnson, who cuts down the lane. And did they get May or did they get Ramey?
That's going to be May, and that's going to be the 5th team foul with 3:07 remaining in the period. I think Shelby Valley will shoot free throws. I think so. And Caden Johnson only shoots 87%, folks, from the free throw line.
Only 42 out of 48 coming into the night's game.
When you shoot like that, the announcer's jinx don't even work, does it?
Oh, they can't hear us. There's no jinx.
I started to say it tickles the twine, but it doesn't. It just doesn't really feels like it hits the net.
50-41, the lead back to 9. And here comes the press again. And I think this is a good move with Kanan Ramey on the bench. But you got to stop that man. Gavin Dameron, he just missed a shot. Hamilton tries to run it out, and he gets the basket. The fans wanted to travel. It looked awkward. And driving and missing. And now Shelby Valley running again. They've got numbers. Johnson fires a 3, rims out. And a held ball, and the possession arrow belongs to Eastridge.
The Shelby Valley.
Does it?
Yep, it's going to stay with Shelby Valley underneath their own basket, leading by 11, the largest lead of the game, 52-41. And
I thought Shelby Valley got it to start the third quarter.
Langle comes back in, and he's going to give Dameron a rest. Boy, Dameron has to be almost worn out completely.
Oh, that could have very well been an offensive foul on the inside. Getting a little rough in there.
They're letting them play right now.
And Brady Johnson. Don't believe it could get too rough for him, could it?
No. Valley needs by now 13.
And they are really, really trying to turn the press on. And here's a shot out of the corner for a 3. Too hard. And a foul on Shelby Valley. I believe they got Hall for, or is it Hall?
Was it on Hall or was it on Langle? It's on Hall. Okay.
It's on Jace Hall. Barley with a steal. And he was going to go for a dunk and missed it. Three out of the corner. That won't go. And now we have a whistle.
We're going to have a foul on Gage May, and when you don't want to foul that far away from the basket, and then you're going to send Shelby Valley to the free throw line on the other end. 54-41. Shelby Valley with a 20-11 advantage here in the third period.
I coached with a guy who had a theory about dunking the ball. He said, dunk it all you want to, but you better not miss one. I don't know. I think he may have just lost the ball going up. I don't know if he's trying to dunk it or not.
No, you could tell it just slipped right out of his hand.
Did it?
Yeah.
We'll not let him think that, though. Out of the corner. A 3 is way short. Last touch by Eastridge.
Right now, all of those 50-50 balls Eastridge was getting early on, they're not getting.
I think the fans at the reservation are getting a little impatient.
Minute 30 remaining here in the third period. 13-point lead for Shelby Valley. It's a 20-11 advantage here in the second half.
Hamilton flashes in the middle. Hall with the rebound, puts it up and in.
Boy, Shelby Valley owning the offensive boards.
Good press, offense break, and basket, and a foul. And going to the line will be Gavin Dameron. Boy, you got to like this young man. He is a senior, but he is playing strong here tonight.
Hit his only 2 free throws. Timeout called by Eastridge. Just it's going to be a 30-second. 56-43, Shelby Valley with a 13-point lead. It's going to be Eastridge basketball when we come back. We'll just keep it right here.
We'll keep it right. Let me ask you this question, Ronnie. You know, you're down 13. You're in the district game. You're 0-2 in the district. You got Kane and Ramey with 4 fouls. Why not play him?
I would start the fourth quarter. Normally I wouldn't, but where the lead is in double digits, you know, I'd bring him back at the 5-minute mark. But I will say this, I agree with the decision to leave him out through the end of this quarter, but I would bring it back to start the fourth quarter. But it's been a big second half already for Dameron. He's got 11 here in the second half. Give him 24. And Brady Johnson, he's got 9. Give him 26. That's the leading scorers in the game. Shelby Valley will be going to Hurley, Virginia to play Saturday, and then Martin County Saturday night at home. Day night
nice inbound pass and a foul.
Day night doubleheader.
Yeah, but the thing about it is it's on the road and at home.
Caden McCoy will go to the line to shoot 2. Caden, a junior.
Now, what little weather I know, missed the first one. If that low system is sitting off of North Carolina, if it comes on the coast at all, we're going to get a big snow here in eastern Kentucky. We might just get 1 to 3, but there's a free throw. That's good.
We're becoming APSN weather now.
Yeah.
You got that.
We're becoming weather experts after this past 2 weeks.
Foul's going to be on the angle. I'll tell you a key to this game, Thomas Rainey, sending Shelby Valley to the free throw line so many times. You know,
exactly.
They've been in a double bonus for over 3 minutes. And Eastridge is committing fouls a long way from the basket.
And
look at who you're fouling.
Valley's hitting the free throws.
Yeah, good point. I agree. I didn't know Caden Johnson was going to the line. 87%.
He's 4 for 4 now. Not hurting that percentage, is he?
No. Largest lead of the night for Shelby Valley.
Here's a long 3. Missed by Dameron. 42 seconds. Johnson could have stepped into the 3, but instead takes it into the lane and gets the 2-point basket.
9 in the quarter for Caden Johnson.
And look at the pressure. And that should be a foul on Shelby Valley.
Yeah.
It was a hustle foul.
Right.
But I think Gavin Hamilton did make contact on the floor.
And we're going to go to the other end and shoot 2 free throws. You know, Kentucky, it was just one of many bonehead plays they made the other night. There was a Vanderbilt player who had the ball on the floor, and the Kentucky player didn't go up and reach down and tie him up. He
hit him in the face.
Yeah, just takes and just dives on him, you know. I mean,
free throw, bounces out. I'll give you one worse than that.
I think
they throw the ball in, and the guy catches it, walks out of bounds to throw it in the second time.
Well, they may have not had any Little League training on that.
I wouldn't disgrace Little League about that.
Boy, you're behind. You missed 2 free throws. Ouch, that hurts.
Out of the corner. Oh, he hesitated. And what's the old saying? He who hesitates is lost.
Good hustle.
You got to pull the trigger, don't you?
Yeah, I would.
No, Johnny Alvin says you would pass the ball.
Keith Caseboat was up at the funeral home the other night, and he was talking. He said, "Don't worry." He said, "I never seen Ronnie throw a pass."
Way, baby hook.
Hey.
Like that shot in the lane.
Oh, Gavin Hamilton.
He's played hard.
Always does.
Good if it goes. After 3 quarters, 62-44, Shelby Valley pulling away here at Eastridge. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. This is high school basketball, 15th Region, 59th District on APSN and WPRG.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins. Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
Fourth quarter action sponsored by Shelby Valley Diner.
Well, it didn't switch for me.
Ready for fourth quarter action. East Ridge basketball moving right to left on your TV set. Ramey, of course, back in, and there's a turnover. Shelby Valley gets it going the other way. Nice dish. Hamilton puts it up and in. Hamilton 8 points in the second half. He's in double figures with 11.
And a 20-point lead. Well, I think it might be a moot point. I think these guys are going to play each other in the first round of the district anyway. As this ball falls off, the Shelby Valley's run the floor hard here in the second half, and Hamilton has started to heat it up, and they have a 22-point lead.
One time it was 36-34.
And there is a foul against Shelby Valley.
Jonah Bartley's going to pick up his third.
36-34, so 30-10.
In the second half right now, it's a 32-10 advantage.
And there's a near steal. Ramey kicks it in the middle. And a very rare miss by Gavin Dammer.
He was looking for the foul.
And Hamilton going to take it all the way to the hole. Leaves it short. And Knox Wallace in the ball game for Shelby Valley. Could not get that rebound. And there's a steal. It's 3-on-2. Behind the back dribble. And Johnson throws it right into the hands of East Ridge Warrior. Chasing it down is going to be McCoy, but he couldn't save it. And now driving, Hamilton gives it over. Mr. Automatic tonight. He is Mr. Automatic.
6 3-pointers, 6 3-ounce three-point baskets. Belcher's checking back in for East Ridge. The lead has ballooned to 69-44, a 35-10 run in the second half for Shelby Valley.
And Wallace is headed to the locker room.
No, Wallace is 33. They've changed his jersey from the other night.
Well, who's number one?
I'm not for sure. He had checked in. Because when we covered the other night, Wallace was number one.
Yes, he was. And that's what they've got him listed here. 33 should be Ashton Tackett, so number one should be Knox Wallace. .33 Ashton Tackett, a freshman.
Guarding hard in the lane. Gavin Damron takes him in the paint, takes him to task, scores the basket, and draws the foul.
Well, I'm telling you, that looks like Wallace, though, number 33.
It does, don't it? Well, I've got you a close-up there.
I'll tell you what's happened. Blood on the uniform?
Could be. Free throw is good. So that completes the three-point play, 69-47.
Hamilton's been the difference in the second half.
Yeah, he has come alive. And there's a steal. Hamilton nearly had it. And now we have a timeout called to save a possession. And it's going to be a full timeout. 5:38 left to play in this one. Shelby Valley extending their lead, 71-47. We'll take this break. This is APSN and WPRG.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
Back at East Ridge, 71-47. The Wildcats have pulled away here in the second half. And it has been confirmed that number 33 is Knox Wallace, and we get it from a reliable source, the one and only Greg Napier. Now our question is, who is number 1 that had to go to the locker room? But it is Knox Wallace, number 1 on the KHSAA website. Inside Dameron, he has had a fine game. And what, they get him for a walk?
Ooh, tough call there. Wow. I thought he let go of the ball, shot it, and got it back and put it up and in.
Tough call from that angle. I don't know.
And there's a basket. And that was Wallace getting that basket, wasn't it?
Yes.
And now
Mullins.
Aiden Mullins gets 2 quick ones for falling down and shooting the shot is Wallace. And now one-on-one. And the shot is missed. Ball's loose on the floor. Shelby Valley. Wallace goes flying for it. Picked up by Eastridge. Saved by Bartley. And Caden Johnson on the run all the way to the rack. Puts it in.
Nice left hand.
And Brady Johnson back defensively. And with an outstanding move, the freshman, Caden Ramey, puts it in. And having to sit out all of the third quarter with 4 fouls, that really hurt Eastridge. Shelby Valley spreading the floor a little bit right now, playing the high post. Johnson turns around, rolls off. And a foul on Jamie Bartley. That'll be his 4th.
Jonah
Bartley. I call him Jamie. I coached and taught Jamie.
Already 5 fouls against Shelby Valley. We'll walk to the other end to shoot 2 free throws.
Thank you for correcting me. I hope Jonah don't get too mad at me.
And going to the line to shoot 2 should be Mullins, I think. I think he was the gentleman fouled, or is it going to be Dameron?
Looks like they've switched. We've got Ashton is number 1. Knox is 33.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So we apologize. So I want to recognize
free throw is good.
Ashton Tackett, who was in earlier.
Caleb Tackett is coming in now for Shelby Valley. He's a freshman, whereas number 11, Caleb Tackett.
We're going to have a timeout on the floor with 3:56 to play. We'll take one as well, as it'll be a full timeout. This is APSN and WPRG.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life.
We're back at Eastridge. Free throw coming for the Warriors. And it is good.
What a night for Dameron.
He has played exceptionally well. Shelby Valley a little careless with the pass there. And there's Dameron again in the paint, surrounded by a bunch of Wildcats. Ramey, good backdoor cut and the basket.
I think Ramey makes a little difference when he's on the floor.
He does. You know, Peyton Coleman would have made a big difference too. Hamilton playing hard. You know, he's hit some shots and he's missed some shots. And there's a held ball. Possession goes to Shelby Valley. 3:12 left to play in the game. We've got basketball action tomorrow night if the weather permits. We got basketball action Saturday night if the weather permits.
Boy, there is a dandy game tomorrow night. APSN number 1 taking on APSN number 2, Martin County, Johnson Central.
Where?
I don't know. Think Martin County.
And then Martin County coming on the road to Shelby Valley on Saturday. I'll believe it when I see it because of the weather. Hamilton looking for a shot, creates one and makes it.
Nice move, nice footwork inside, not to travel too.
14 in the second half for Hamilton.
And a steal. He's got it again. This time Brady Johnson gets the offensive board in the basket. And here's a foul on Hamilton that'll send Eastridge to the free throw line.
Mullins to the free throw line. 1 of 4 from the free throw stripe on the night.
He is a sophomore. You know, the projected starting lineup was going to be Peyton Coleman, a junior, Aiden Mullins, a sophomore, Caden McCoy, a junior, Kanan Ramey, a freshman, and Braden Wilson, a junior. Or is he still with the team?
No,
he's not with the team,
is he? At Phelps High School.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've been covering a lot of the middle school for Eastridge. They've got a lot of good 8th grade talent.
And we hope to be bringing the Pike County Grade School Championship to you. That'll be played at Elkhorn City. A long three out of the range of Cajun. I didn't know there was out of the range in his vocabulary, but that was a little bit too far out, Ronnie. Eastridge beating the pressure. Dameron scores it again. Career night for him, I believe. Maybe.
Ronnie, how many's that give him? You knew I was going to ask, right?
Wallace.
36.
36.
36 of the 58 points.
Yep.
And so Knox Wallace will go to the free throw line for the Wildcats.
Wallace with 5 on the evening. 79-58. 2-minute warning.
Well, he's turned out to be a real good basketball player despite your coaching.
Overcome a lot. He'll only get better too. I don't know what kind of basketball shape he's in.
We've got people out here commenting on the Johnson Central Martin County. James and G&K says he'll take Johnson Central, and I gotta pay attention and run the camera. Hang on.
A three-pointer. Look here, going for 40 points.
And Elizabeth Meade said nope. So it should be interesting.
What's that give him, 38?
Yep, should be a terrific basketball game. I'm going to take the easy way out. I'll take the home team, whoever it is.
Martin County.
Eastridge is still playing hard.
Foul's
they call a foul?
Mullins. Yeah, that's just good hustle. Didn't see any contact there, but
going to get Mullins, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Minute 35 left.
Bartley's going to come back in. I think he's going to replace Caden Johnson.
You know, I'm cheering for Gavin Dameron to get 40 points tonight. He has played so hard. He's got 38. He has worked really, really hard.
Hamilton with a nice move
He's
again.
had a heck of a second half.
Wow.
Here's Ramey. Ball's loose. And they're going to call steps.
Tom Langle got in just a little bit of a hurry and
you know, we're
drags
talking
the foot.
Oh, sorry, Ronnie. We're talking about that game Saturday. I still say there's 7 or 8 teams that could win this region.
Colin Newsom is going to replace Gavin Hamilton, and what an outstanding night for the senior guard. Hamilton wears number 55.
And Shelby Valley's going to continue taking it to the rack, and there is a dunk.
Brady Johnson bringing the house down.
Ramey is fouled. And that is going to be team foul number 6, so it'll be Ramey at the free throw line. Brady Johnson with the dunk.
And Connor Daniels is going to check in, a sophomore for Shelby Valley, and he's going to go get Brady Johnson.
Good game by Brady Johnson.
Free throw is good.
Hit his last 5 free throws.
Shelby Valley could dribble the clock out if they wanted to. 84-62.
They've got Gavin Thompson in there. He wears number 11. He switched uniforms. Everybody's had number 11 on tonight. But believe me, that is Thompson.
How many times do you give player of the game to someone that doesn't win the game? It's not often, but gosh, you got to give that consideration to Gavin Dameron, don't you?
Yeah, no question about it. Gavin Thompson, a freshman, usually wears number 5. Bartley still in there, Knox Wallace, Colin Newsom, Connor Daniels. Down to 15 seconds. And there's a jump ball, and it's going to go
Head
to
Eastridge.
Eastridge. Give it to Dameron.
Clear out. Let
Yeah.
it go one
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
one.
Get that 40th point.
Let's try to get an interview with him too. Shelby Valley, it's a cold night. They want to get on the road. I mean, Brady Johnson is deserving, of course, but he has been here many times, and you know, for Shelby Valley, he and Hamilton played great tonight. But it's been a long time since I've seen somebody score 38 points in a ball game, other than Braxton Keithley. Free throw is good. Second one up, and it's good.
Rattled it home.
So a 20-point lead, and I think they'll dribble the clock out, and that'll be our final score. 84-64 will end it here, as it will be Shelby Valley moving to 2-1 in district play, and they will play Pikeville February 10th, I believe.
Yep.
But we'll have that game for you. But we got basketball for you tomorrow night and Saturday night, if the weather depending. That's going to take care of all the play-by-play here at East Ridge tonight. 84-64 the final. Shelby Valley defeating East Ridge. We'll take this break and be back to wrap things up. This is APSN, the Appalachian Prep Sports Network, and WPRG.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at J.I. Fab in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, J.I. Fab builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. J.I. Fab. Custom protection. Pikeville tough.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Welcome back, everyone, here from the reservation. As it was, Eugene, a great ball game. I mean, it was so competitive through that third quarter, and then we saw Kane and Ramey pick up that foul, and it just made the difference.
It did. You know, they had Coleman out tonight with an injury as well, and I think these teams may very well play each other first game of the district tournament. So, you know, it promises to be very, very entertaining. But I'm not saying that it's not a lock. I mean, you know, Shelby Valley beats Pikeville, then you're going to have a two-way tie, and I don't know what the tiebreaker is. I know what it used to be. The first game was the tiebreaker. Whoever won the first game. I don't know if it's still the tiebreaker or not, but we had some individual performances, and not many times do we have our player of the game coming from the team that gets beat. But East Ridge, man, Gavin Dameron, you know, we've got him. He had 37 points by our count. Brady Johnson had 33 for Shelby Valley. But Gavin Dameron, a senior here, this is his last home game as a district game, his last district game. And we had, by popular demand, we would like to congratulate this young man and talk to him here a minute. So we will talk to him here shortly as Thomas gets the camera around.
There we go, Eugene. We're ready.
Okay, I think in the first half, Gavin, your team played awfully well. You had 17 points and 9 rebounds in the first half. Then the second half, you ended up with 37 points in the ball game, and you know this was your last district game here at East Ridge, except for the district tournament. and we wanted to honor your play because not only was it 37 points, it was a double-double with rebounds and so forth, but you were diving on the floor for loose balls, and you just had an outstanding game for East Ridge.
Thank you.
You were a man down with Peyton Coleman. I don't know how long he'll be out, but
They said if we're lucky, Lord's willing, we'll have him by district.
by district.
Lord's willing, yeah.
Okay, well, great. But I think you played some of Shelby Valley's top scorers really good. But Brady Johnson was, he had 33 points. But y'all were just so much fun to watch tonight. And we wanted to give you the honor here at home. Was that a career high for you?
That is a career high. I broke it last night. I had 32.
You did?
And I was like, that's going to be hard to break, but I'm very blessed to be able to have 37 tonight.
Well,
that's the career high for me.
I said on the air I wanted to see you get to the 40 mark.
Yeah.
And so we want to really congratulate you. And I know
you.
it's probably been kind of hard with school being out and staying in the rhythm and getting your
staying in bed too long.
Not eating really.
Yeah.
But how would you sum up your senior year here at East Ridge? Is it we haven't covered much of the games in the past. Are you a one sport player or multi?
Yes, I'm a one sport. Yep.
Okay. So
yep. I've had a great school year. Last year I was very unfortunate and I broke my nose and I had to miss about December the rest of the season. And I was very excited for summer ball and finally get back, and I trained a lot and look forward to this season, and I think that we started out really good and we need to keep it up, and we need to watch film a lot if we want to beat this team in district, find out what we got to do, figure out our mistakes, and just keep our heads high.
Well, I think you're similar, teams. You're very young. You're the senior that plays the most.
Yes.
And they've got 3 seniors that play a lot and that experience.
Yep.
But this is your home floor. You got to defend it for the district tournament, and I guess you'll be hungry no matter who you play.
Oh, yeah, no matter who we got.
No matter who you got. And who's up next for you in regular season?
I think McGoffin County's next for us. And we beat them in a very tight game earlier in the season. And we're looking forward to coming back and trying to get another road victory in McGoffin County.
Well, we're going to let you get back to your team and coach and get home and get some rest because I'm sure basketball, if the weather lets us, we're going to have some basketball this weekend. A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
And it was absolutely phenomenal to watch the effort that you put forth tonight.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you continue having this kind of success the rest of the season and your team.
Yes.
And thanks for coming up and talking with us.
Eugene, I just want to add, I love the heart you play with. Every loose ball you're battling for, every rebound you're trying to battle for, you don't see that a lot. Sometimes, especially as they get older, a senior and you've got all these youngsters, you're being a perfect role model, in my opinion, so keep doing what you do.
That's a
Thank
very
you
good
guys
point.
very much.
Being a role model, and I know it really hurt you when Kanan went out with that 4th foul, but you've got about 8 or 10 games left?
Yep, about 3 weeks left.
3 weeks
somewhere
left?
through that area. Yep.
And we'll be seeing you a couple more times here at the reservation, and want to wish you well, and thanks again for being with us. And this is our player of the game here tonight, and number 3, Gavin Dameron, 37 points. I think unofficially we had him for 14 rebounds, so a double-double, career high. And I'll tell you what, you'll sleep well tonight.
Yeah, I will. I sure will.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you.
Great interview from that young man.
Appreciate you, my man.
And as we wrap it up, Ronnie, we talked about the scoring. We talked about Brady Johnson with 33 points, Gavin Dameron with 37 points, both of them with double-doubles. Could very well had a Brady Johnson as our player of the game, or even Gavin Hamilton, the way he played in the second half. But, playing your last district game at home, getting a career high. And he was a wonderful interview, a great kid. And I'm glad that we got to talk to him tonight.
Recap real quick the scoring. Gavin Dameron, of course, led Eastridge with 37. Canaan Rainey followed with 14 to give them 2 players in double figures, 7 for Aiden Mullins, 3 for Caden McCoy and Gage May, 2 for Jordan Belcher. For the victorious Shelby Valley Wildcats, of course, led in scoring by Brady Johnson with 33, Gavin Hamilton with 19, 16 of those coming in the second half, Caden Johnson with 13, 11 of those coming in the second half, Knox Wallace off the bench for 6, Colin Newsom off the bench with 3, Jonah Bartley with 4, and Jace Hall with a total of 9 for Shelby Valley. But once again, 3 players in double figures, paced by Brady Johnson with 33, Hamilton with 19, and Caden Johnson with 13. Shelby Valley led at the end of the first period 18-12. They led at halftime 34-30, but a big 28-10 advantage in the third period, give them an 18-point lead starting into the fourth quarter, and they end this game with a victory by a score of 84-64.
Well, that's going to do it here from Eastridge High School. Our thanks to Eric Bartley and his staff here for making our stay here very pleasurable. And we've got our spot reserved for the district tournament. And looking forward to it. I think it's going to be exciting. Girls and boys tournament here at Eastridge. And 3 weeks away, it's tournament time. And they just seem to get quicker and quicker, and seasons fly by as we get older, Ronnie. And we want to thank all of our listeners and those that watch on APSN and WPRG. Thomas, thank you. Great job producing tonight. And we'll be in action tomorrow night, weather
Hopefully.
permitting.
That's it, weather permitting.
So with that, we'll say goodnight to everyone. Stay warm. This has been a production of APSN and WPRG Sports.